Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 29th of April 2023. Let's start with our session. Which institution released a report titled as State of Global Climate? So this was a report from World Meteorological Organization, and it said that the heat in Europe in 2022 resulted in several countries experiencing record-breaking temperatures. Okay, and this has contributed to the death of at least 15,000 individuals, which is more than any other single extreme climate event. Fine. So what's inside the report is not at all relevant. Only thing you have to remember is this was the report from World Meteorological Organization. Now there is this one more report named as a Breakthrough for the People and Planet report. And this report was recently released by the United Nations High Level Advisory Board on Effective Multilateralism. So basically this report provides an ambitious strategy to overhaul the global governance system. Okay, you can be asked that which institution has released the report named as Breakthrough for People and Planet. So answer would be United Nations. Okay. Next is Mission Youth, which received the Prime Minister Award for Excellence under Innovation category, is from which state or the Union Territory? So this is the flagship initiative of Jammu and Kashmir's administration, and recently it has received the PM Award for Excellence under the Innovation category. Okay, so talking about the program, it is a unique program, the aim of which is to empower the youth in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, and the mission will focus on all the individuals who are between the ages of 15 and 35 years. Fine. So you can also be asked that which particular mission has received the PM Award for Excellence this year under the Innovation category. So answer would be Mission Youth, and it belongs to Jammu and Kashmir. Next is, what is the theme of the World Earth Day 2023? First of all, this day is observed every year on 22nd of April to mark the anniversary of the birth of the modern environmental movement in 1970. And this year the theme is Invest in Our Planet. Basically, it aims to raise awareness about the environmental issues and also to promote the conservation efforts to protect our planet. Fine. So we observe the World Earth Day on 22nd of April, and this year the theme is Invest in Our Planet. Next is, Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched 9 campaigns under Inclusive Development Samaveshi Vikaas theme in which particular state? So Prime Minister Narendra Modi has launched total 9 campaigns under Inclusive Development theme on 24th of April, which is also the day for National Panchayati Raj Day in the state of Madhya Pradesh. And not only this, also he launched a website and mobile application named as this Samaveshi Vikaas at this event. And this application is designed with the objective to ensure the documentation of public participation, and basically it will enable the government to examine and monitor the progress of the campaign through technical tools. Okay, so Prime Minister has launched 9 campaigns under Inclusive Development theme in which particular state? So answer would be Madhya Pradesh. If we talk about a few important national parks from the state of Madhya Pradesh, first is the Kanha Tiger Reserve. Second is Bandhavgarh National Park. It also lies in Madhya Pradesh. Third is the Pench National Park. Fourth is, for example, Panna National Park. Then fifth is Satpura National Park. Then sixth is Kuno National Park. And Kuno National Park was also in news because here cheetahs were reintroduced from Africa. Then there is this Madhav National Park, etc. Okay, these are the few important national parks from the state of Madhya Pradesh. SuperBIT Telescope, which captured its first research images recently, was launched by which country? So this is a telescope of NASA, means USA, and the full form of SuperBIT is Super Pressure Balloon Imaging Telescope. Okay. So recently it has captured its very first research images, and this SuperBIT is a kind of diffraction limited balloon borne telescope that functions within the Earth's stratosphere to achieve space-like operating conditions and performance. And recently it has captured antenna, galaxies and a nebula. Fine. So this SuperBIT telescope belongs to US, and what is the full form of SuperBIT? Super Pressure Balloon Imaging Telescope. Fine. Also NASA was in news because the GRX 810, which is a 3D printed super alloy, has been developed by the NASA scientist. Basically it is a kind of oxide dispersion strengthened nickel cobalt chromium based alloy, and it showed over 1000-fold better creep performance, 2-fold improvement in strength and 2-fold improvement in oxidation resistance when compared with the traditional polycrystalline wrought nickel based alloys. Fine. So you can be asked that which country has developed the GRX 810, which is a 3D printed super alloy. So that country would be USA. Also you can be asked like, what is this GRX 810? So this is a kind of super alloy. Next is, which version of the UDAN scheme was launched in the year 2023? So Ministry of Civil Aviation has launched the 5th round of the regional connectivity scheme, that is UDAN. Full form is Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagrik, and aim is to further enhance the connectivity to remote and the regional areas of the country and achieve last mile connectivity. So this round of UDAN focuses on category 2 and category 3. Category 2 means it covers 20 to 80 seats, and category 3 includes more than 80 seats. Fine. So here correct answer would be 5.0. This was the UDAN scheme 5.0. Next is Fort Dansberg Danish Fort, which was seen in the news recently, is located in which state or the Union Territory? So this is also known as Danish Fort, and it was built in 1620 at the eastern coastal village of Tharangambadi, which lies in the state of Tamil Nadu. And the Tamil Nadu State Tourism Department has sanctioned 3 crore rupees to conduct various type of infrastructure development works at this fort. Okay, that's why this Danish Fort was in news, and it lies in the state of Tamil Nadu. Who is the current Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu? Mr. M.K. Stalin. Which union ministry launched the national initiative for promotion of upskilling of the Nirman workers? So Nipun is an initiative of Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, and under the Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana National Urban Livelihood Mission, it aims to train over 1 lakh construction workers through fresh skilling and upskilling programs and provide them with the work opportunities in the country and abroad. So this project was launched recently in Hyderabad. Okay, you can be asked about the full form of Nipun. It is the national initiative for the promotion of upskilling of Nirman workers, and with which ministry it is related to? Answer would be Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Now talking about Union Ministry of Culture, recently it has organized the Kalanjali event, under which various kinds of cultural programs were organized at the Central Vista India Gate in New Delhi, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi appreciated this initiative by the Culture Ministry. So you can be asked that which union ministry organizes this Kalanjali event? So answer would be Ministry of Culture. Now can you tell me which union ministry launched the Sanghatan Se Samriddhi scheme? So this scheme was recently launched by the Union Rural Development Ministry, and the purpose is to empower marginalized rural household by bringing all eligible rural women into the fold of the self-help groups. Okay, who is our Minister for the Rural Development? This is Mr. Giriraj Singh, right? Next question is, who is the first woman Indian Air Force officer to receive a gallantry medal. So this is Wing Commander Deepika Mishra. Recently, she became the first woman Indian Air Force officer to receive a gallantry medal. Okay, and she has received the Vayu Seva medal for gallantry from Indian Air Force Chief Air Marshal V.R. Chaudhary recently. Fine. So this is Deepika Mishra. Next is, which Indian Armed Force acquired the Nagastra 1, which is an indigenous drone developed in India? So Nagastra is an indigenous drone that has been developed by the Economic Explosive Limited, and it was acquired recently by the Indian Army to increase its operations at the LOC. And this Nagastra 1 can strike the targets within 15 to 30 kilometers using the GPS enabled precision. Also, it is designed to loiter over enemy territory in search of moving personnel, military vehicles, or an enemy position before being taken down. Okay, so it has been acquired by Indian Army. Next is, what is the outlay of the promotion of research and innovation in the Pharma MedTech Sector scheme? So promotion of research and innovation in Pharma MedTech Sector is a government scheme that will be launched to strengthen research and development in the Indian pharmaceuticals and the medical technology sectors. And it will be implemented for the next 5 years with the outlay of 5,000 crore rupees. Okay, correct answer would be option number C, 5,000 crore rupees. Next question is very important. What is the rank of India in the Logistic Performance Index 2023? So India has jumped 6 places and now it ranked at 38th position among 139 countries in the 7th edition of the Logistic Performance Index 2023, which is developed by the World Bank. And India has seen remarkable improvement on 4 out of 6 LPI indicators, and this year first time it measures the speed of trade as well. And which countries were at the top? First was Singapore, and Singapore was followed with Finland. Okay, don't forget that Finland is the 31st country to join NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. Headquarters lies in Brussels in Belgium. Also yesterday we have talked about the Hurons Global Unicorn Index, right? And in this India was ranked at 3rd position. Which countries were at the top 2? First was US and second country was China, right? So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now let's start with our revision session, in which we are doing the current affairs revision for the month of March, and this is part 8 in the series. So today we'll be doing the questions from 106 up to question number 120. First question says, Torino scale, which was seen in the news recently, is associated with which field? Actually, this Torino scale is a system which is used to rate how dangerous it would be if a space rock like asteroid or comet hit our Earth. Okay, and currently the 2023 DW is the only asteroid that has a rating of 1 on this Torino scale, and all others have the 0 rating. And according to the ESA, there is 1 in 625 chance that it would hit the Earth on 14th of February 2046. Fine. Basically, it is associated with the space sciences. Safe harbor principle, which was seen in the news recently, is associated with which act? Answer would be IT Act 2000. Basically, it relieves the internet intermediaries from the responsibility for third-party content on their platform. And this provision ensures that the social media platforms are not liable for the posts that are published by the users. IBSA Forum, which was seen in the news recently, is a trilateral initiative established between which countries? So this is a trilateral initiative established between India, Brazil, and South Africa to promote the cooperation and exchange among the developing countries in the global south. And the purpose is to address societal tensions by digitalization and promote a multilateral approach to digital governance. Indian Army recently hoisted the iconic national flag in which state or the Union Territory? So recently, Indian Army collaborated with the local authorities to hoist the iconic national flag in the Doda district of Jammu and Kashmir. What is the important thing about this iconic national flag? It is the tallest national flag and it was hoisted on a 100 feet high pole. Which state passed Protection of Drinking Water Catchment Areas Bill 2023? So this was recently passed in the state of Arunachal Pradesh and aim is to activate community participation in governance. Thus, it would empower individuals at the lowest level. Which state has launched M-Sand Policy 2023 to prevent the damage to the river ecosystem? Answer is Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu government has introduced this policy to prevent the damage to river ecosystem and to ensure the zero waste quarrying in the state. Basic aim is to promote the use of M-Sand or the crushed and sand manufacturing units in compliance with the rules and regulations and also to formalize the sector. Which institution recently released a report on improving economic viability of gaushalas? This is Niti Aayog. And according to the report, India's soil is experiencing a depletion of organic matter which may lead to sustainability challenges if not addressed. The CISF Raising Day event 2023 was held in which Indian state? First time outside the national capital. This is Telangana state. CISF Raising Day is celebrated annually on 10th of March to recognize the contributions and achievements of the Central Industrial Security Force. It was established in the year 1969 and this year the Raising Day event was held in Hyderabad and this is the first time that it is conducted outside the national capital. MIDH scheme is associated with which field? What is the full form? Mission for Integrated Development of Horticulture, and it is a centrally sponsored scheme, the aim of which is to promote the comprehensive development of the horticulture sector in India. Answer would be horticulture. Union Ministry of Defence has entered a contract with which institution for the purchase of 6 Dornier 228 aircraft? So Union Ministry of Defence has entered into a contract with Hindustan Aeronautics Limited for the purchase of 6 Dornier 228 aircraft, and this procurement will actually boost the operational capability of Indian Air Force in the remote areas, right? Madhav National Park, which was seen in the news recently, lies in which state or the Union Territory? Just we have talked about it. It lies in Madhya Pradesh state and it forms a major connection between the Panna Tiger Reserve and Ranthambore Tiger Reserve, right? So to re-establish the tiger population, Madhya Pradesh Forest Department has built 3 enclosures to house 5 translocated tigers from other reserves. And recently a male and a female tiger were released into the specially constructed enclosures by the government officials here. Which country hosted the 146th Assembly of the Inter-Parliamentary Union? So the 146th Assembly of IPU was held in Manama in Bahrain country in the month of March. Which state or the Union Territory hosted Divyakala Mela Fair? Answer is Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh has inaugurated this 3rd Divyakala Mela at Bhopal. Which is the first Indian documentary to win an Oscar award? Extremely important question, and the answer would be The Elephant Whisperers. Okay, so India won the Oscar for this particular documentary, which won in the best documentary short film category, and the song Natu Natu from the Telugu language film RRR also became the first Indian film song to win an Oscar. Okay, which state or the Union Territory hosted the Supreme Audit Institution's 20 Engagement Group meeting? Answer is Assam. This meeting recently took place in the state of Assam. So these are the next 15 questions from the month of March, and with this we are done with our 50% of current affairs for the month of March, and tomorrow we'll take it ahead from 121 up to question number 135. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs, Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions. And at the end of the lecture, do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Minu Hadsana signing off.